And so we're set on the 15th at noon.
15th at noon.
Is there anything between now and then that you can pay?
I will be able to pay something next week. I just have to see. So when I went down in my hours, I'm down to 2 days a week. So I'm trying to see what my check will be. But I'll try to put most of it towards it on next Friday.
All right. Very good.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
New Park Ridge Apartments versus Alana Armstead.
James Fink for the plaintiff.
Hello.
Hello, Ms. Armstead. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
$997.
That's what this month added.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. How are you going to get that paid?
I just had my intake with Hawk on the 5th, and I'm waiting to hear back from him. And I also filled out the SER form.
All that's on the sheet is the intake on the 5th? Okay. And you're waiting to see what, ma'am?
I did the SER form, and I got the tracking number for that. So I'm waiting to hear something back from them too, as well.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn it to the 15th, 2026 at 12 noon. You'll need to, because you have Hawk and also, or at least are applying to Hawk and the SER, there's a rental assistance form in your packet. You'll need to fill that out and submit that to the court by Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you.
We'll see you on the 15th. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
Bye.
New Park Ridge versus Tiffany Tucson.
James Fink for the plaintiff.
Tiffany Tucson? They are not here. You may proceed.
This is an action for non-payment of rent. The amount due for rent is $407. The costs are $176 for a total of $583.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession. Redemption amount in the amount requested. Writ to issue in 10 days. Strong Future Homes versus Jamila Williams.
James Fink for the plaintiff.
Where's Miss Williams? Okay. You need to unmute, Miss Williams.
Hello?
Hello. There you are. Okay, we got you.
All right.
All right. Mr. Fink, what is the claim in this case?
$1,797, sir.
All right. Miss Williams, how are you intending on getting that paid?
Your Honor, I would like to ask if I can either set it for default so that I can try to do a hardship through my job, or set up a COD with the apartment complex.
Okay, so you got to get yourself. I think I'm understanding. You got to get yourself into a position where you can claim hardship, and then there might be some assistance through your job.
Correct.
Okay. Strange world we live in. All right,
know,
here's
right?
what I'm going to do. Let me adjourn this out.
Oh,
and ma'am,
no.
hey, well, ma'am, just listen to me, please.
Okay.
I'm going to adjourn it out to next week. Contact plaintiff's office and see if they'll work something out with you to get yourself into that position so that you can try to claim the hardship.
Okay. The only way that I'll be able to claim the hardship is that I will have a default from the court. It's through my 401k hardship. And so I guess that's
okay. But you also said a COD would do.
yes.
Okay. I can't do a COD just by magic today. That's why I'm telling you to contact plaintiff's counsel's office in the next week so you can get the necessary paperwork to try to claim the hardship.
Okay.
Your Honor, could we
Yes,
do
sir.
FCR 4.201J now? And if we can get it resolved, maybe we can just submit.
Yes. Okay. Ma'am, if you come to an agreement and it's submitted to the court after the signing of the judgment, you have 3 business days from that date. If you believe that there's some misunderstanding, some confusion, or some right you didn't assert, you have those 3 business days to move this court to set that aside. You understand that?
No, I didn't quite understand what you were saying.
Okay. If you enter into either a judgment with the plaintiff or a conditional order of dismissal,
Okay.
you have 3 days from the date of my signing of that document to move this court to set that aside. If
Okay.
for whatever reason you believe that there's some confusion on your part, some misunderstanding, some right you didn't assert, you have those 3 business days after my signing to set it aside.
Okay.
You
Got it.
understand that now?
Yes, sir.
Ms.
I'll
Williams,
adjourn it.
Yes.
Go.
sorry, Your Honor. If you go
Go.
online, find my email and send me an email today with your email and cell phone number, we'll try to help you out.
Okay. Sounds good.
May 15, 2026 at 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing. All right.
All right.
Make sure to contact them, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
The Haven versus Raymond Stewart and Morgan Jaron.
James Sink for the plaintiff.
Mr.
I'm here.
Stewart?
Yes.
Okay. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
$4,595.82.
Okay. Somebody interrupted you, stepped over here. What was it?
4595.82.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Stewart, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I just paid it in the last hour.
You did? The whole thing?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Here's what I'll do. They wouldn't have that yet. So I'm going to set this to May 15th, 2026 at 12 noon. That's an in-person hearing. So double check with your landlord, make sure they got it paid. If everything's paid off, they're going to dismiss the case.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. And The Haven versus Jeffrey Perry.
James Sink for the plaintiff.
Mr. Perry? Okay, there you are. All right, what is plaintiff's claim?
$4,260.52.
All right, Mr. Perry, how are you intending on getting that paid?
Well, first, I have a lot of issues with the unit that I've been letting them know about for the last about 4 or 5 months, but they refuse to do anything about it. And I would say some of it's pretty serious.
All right, what kinds of things are we talking about?
All right. One, I had suspect of mold inside the unit because
Is
about
there any
once
particular place that's located?
in the bathrooms, I believe upstairs bathrooms, downstairs bathrooms. I guess there's a lot of moisture in there. But when I turn the shower on,
Okay, what else? Mold? What else?
mold, washer and dryer isn't working. The washer is actually leaking on the neighbor's head downstairs. So the neighbors downstairs complain about it.
All right, what else?
We have what else? The upstairs bathroom, the pipes are vibrating and leaking down to the downstairs bathroom.
What else?
And inside of both bathrooms, upstairs and downstairs, there's some type of gooey residue that's dripping from the walls. I asked for them to fix. Maybe they have to detox the place and scrub it down and repaint it. But it's not done. So I don't know what it is, but it's some gooey like
Well, if you don't know what it is, you don't know how to repair it. What else is on your list?
yeah. I think that is it. Let me see.
All right. Mr. Finks, you got that. They'll check on that.
I do, Your Honor, and I also have a note that says there's been 2 mold tests with no mold reported, and that he has not responded to requests for maintenance to come look at the other things, but I will pass this on. I'll make sure we have documentation, and we'll be back on the 15th.
Yes, I'll set this for the 15th, 2026, 12 noon,
Thank you.
sir. And
Yes.
is there anything that you can pay between now and then, sir?
Yes.
Okay, how much?
I could pay $1,500. So are they going to be required to get this stuff done? Because that's the whole issue in the first place. That they're not. They refusing to get these things done. Maintenance to come by,
All
and
right,
then
here's what
they'll
I'm
say they'll
gonna
be
do.
back, but they don't
If you
come
don't
back.
want to pay the money, they just said they're gonna come over and do it.
Yeah, they've been saying
If
that for the
you,
last.
I'm asking, all right, here's what I'm going to do, sir. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you this morning. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it for noon. It's an in-person hearing. You need to get here. We'll talk about it and then do that. You pay whatever you think you can pay since you won't answer my question between now and then. Otherwise, we'll just take it from there. All right. Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Arbor Woods versus Lachey Bishop.
Good morning, Your Honor. Rachel Dornbush, Pallet Swap, P78301 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Not checked in. We missed you, Miss, last week.
Yes, you got to meet Miss Salem from our office.
Yeah, all right. Okay, they're not here. If you'd like to take a default, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear a firm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. Again, for the record, Rachel Dornbush, Pallet Law on behalf of the plaintiff. Your Honor, there's rent to retain of $615.72. Costs are $188 for a total of $803.72. And we'd ask for a default possession only judgment with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff. That's by default for possession. Redemption amount in the amount requested, writ to issue in 10 days. Arbor Woods versus Tanisha Booker.
I'm here.
Okay, there's Miss Booker. All right. What's plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $4,183.96.
All right. Miss Booker, how are you intending on getting this done?
I already have 2,500 of it. I didn't give it to the rent office because the leasing manager refuses to take partial payment that has to be in full.
Your Honor,
Okay,
my client will
hold
take
on.
partial payment.
They'll take it? Yes, okay. Otherwise,
will.
All right. Miss Booker, when can you get the 2,500 to them?
Well, I'm pretty sure they'll be closed by the time I get off today at 5:30, but I can drop it off in the morning.
All right. So I'll just indicate you're to get that 2,500 to them by Monday. Okay. I will adjourn this out to May 15th, 2026 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. All right. I'm going to suggest that you contact maybe the plaintiff's attorney's office, see if you can work something out regarding the payment of the rest of this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. We'll see you then.
Thank you.
Arbor Woods versus Flora Boone.
Here.
Where? Oh, there she is. Okay. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,297.01.
Okay. And Miss Boone, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I should have half of that actually by Monday, and then the other half by Friday because I'm going through my job.
Okay. So you'll have about 1,500 by Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yes, sir.
All right. Pay the 1,500 by Monday. And then you think you can have the balance by Friday?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to put that down. Balance by Friday, the 15th. So what I'll do is I'll adjourn this to May 15th, 2026 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. But if you have everything paid off, then I don't need to see you. But you got to make sure you have everything paid.
Okay. Sounds
All right.
good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Arbor Woods versus Tina Carrico. Or Carrico. They checked in. They have not. You've been sworn. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There's rent to retain of $1,813.51. Cost of $188 for a total due of $2,001.51. So we'd ask for a default possession only judgment with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested, writ to issue 10 days. Arbor Woods versus Jennifer Carroll and Linda Carroll. Jennifer's here. Is Carol? I'm not picking her up. Miss Carol? You have her.
Hello?
Oh, there she is. Hello.
Hi.
All right. Okay. All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
With costs, Your Honor, $1,980.44.
All right, Miss Carroll, how are you gonna get that paid?
Okay, I can pay 800, at least 800 by Monday. I'm also going to file an SER, and I finally was able to get some information about maybe getting some help from my work.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Pay that 800 by Monday. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna adjourn your case out to the 15th, 2026 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. If you
Okay.
apply for an SER or other type of assistance, there's a form that came in your packet called a rental assistance form. You'll need to
Right.
fill that out and get that to the court by next Wednesday.
Sounds good.
Okay? All
Yep.
right. Get that payment in and then we'll see where we are next week.
Okay. Thank
All
you.
right.
Have a good day.
You do the same. Arbor Woods versus Daryl Corley and Stephanie Corley.
Oops.
Miss Corley?
I'm here.
Okay, I'll need a camera on at some
Hold on.
point. What is plaintiff's claim?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Got it.
Okay,
With
we got
costs,
Hi.
Your Honor, $2,233.59.
All right. Miss Corley, how are you intending on getting that paid?
We can have it all paid up by the 22nd. Probably before that, but I'm gonna say the 22nd. Daryl just
All
went
right.
back to work. So
Got it. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this out May 15, 2026 at 3 p.m. In the
Good.
interim,
Mhm.
I'm going to suggest that you contact Ms. Dornbush's office.
Okay.
Try to arrange a conditional order dismissal or some other judgment form or something that gives you till the 22nd, okay?
Okay. You said Mrs. Thornburg?
Ms. Dornbush. Actually, it's
Thornbush.
Pallets. The Pallets Law Office, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
On your
I got it.
paperwork, you see it?
Yeah. I'm good.
All right.
Okay.
Then that's Ms.
Yeah, I
Dornbush.
definitely
So
contact
contact her and
Okay.
do that, okay?
All right. Sounds good. You have a great
Okay,
day.
thank you. You do the same.
Bye.
Arbor Woods versus Latia Davis. Latia, where is she?
Hello.
I can-
Good morning, Your Honor.
Hello, there you are.
How are
Okay,
you?
I'm doing okay. All right, Ms. Davis, what is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,685.16.
All right.
Yeah.
Davis,
Your
how
Honor,
are
I
you
just
intending
paid
on getting that
$1,000
paid?
yesterday.
I'm sorry?
I just paid $1,000 yesterday.
All right. Ms. Dornbush, I don't think you see that probably, right?
No, Your Honor, but I'll be able to verify that before the hearing next week.
Okay. And then, so you paid 1,000 yesterday.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
got
pay
the
anything
paperwork
else
right
before
here.
next Friday or no?
No, I got the paperwork. She said since I put in 1,000, I owe $1,000. I put in $1,000. I owe $2,693.16. Your Honor, I just
Got it.
need until the 22nd.
All
and I
right,
can have
let's do
everything
this.
paid off.
Okay, here's what we're going to do, Miss Davis. I'm going to adjourn this out to the 15th, 2026 at 3 p.m.
Yes.
At 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. Look on your paperwork. You'll see a number for the Pallets Law Office. Contact Ms. Dornbush. See if you can work out a conditional order, dismissal, or consent judgment regarding this amount that'll get you to the 22nd. Okay?
Your Honor, can I ask her right now?
Can you ask? Well, I can't do it that way, ma'am.
Okay, because when I called
Because
him,
she has
he
to
must have,
check,
like,
Miss Davis, she has to
Yeah.
check on your payment, number one,
okay.
and make sure that all the numbers are right. And she has to see, and she has to make sure what her client will do. Okay?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Got it?
Yep. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
All right, 15th, 3 o'clock. That's an in-person hearing. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend.
Bye. Arbor Woods versus Shakori Davis. Shakori Davis, they are not checked in. You may proceed.
I am
She's
here.
here. She's a dial-in. All right. And so what is plaintiff's claim on this case?
With costs, Your Honor, $7,480.23.
Okay, Ms. Davis, how are you intending on getting that paid?
If you could adjourn it for 1 week, the in-person hearing, I'm waiting on my withdrawal, my hardship for my job to pay the full balance off. So I'm hoping that it'll deposit before next Friday and it'll just be a zero balance.
Okay, so you're applied for a hardship from your job
Mm-hmm.
and you just have
I'm
to,
out
you're
on a
waiting.
medical. Yeah, I'm out on a medical, got into a car accident. So they're going to help me by letting me withdraw a hardship loan.
Got it. Okay. I'll adjourn this out to the 15th, 2026, 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing, but hopefully if it's a zero at that point, then they'll be in a position to dismiss the case. Okay, Ms. Davis?
Okay, sounds good. If they
All right.
dismiss it, do I still need to come next Friday even for the dismissal, or do we not need to be there for dismissal?
You just don't want to see me.
I don't want to.
Okay. That was honest. Okay.
You want to know what? I'm coming to see you just because of that. I'm going to come just so you can dismiss it in person.
Okay. Ms. Davis, if everything's down to zero, I don't need you to show up, okay?
Okay, sounds good, Justice. Thank you so
All right.
much.
You take care. Have a good weekend. Arbor Woods versus Sarah Allison.
I'm here.
Awesome. Okay, I'll need a camera on. All right, but while you do that, Ms. Dornbush, what is the plaintiff's claim?
With costs, $2,750.60.
Okay. So Allison, how are you going to get that paid?
I'm going to be I can pay it next Friday.
Okay. You think you can pay everything by next Friday?
Yeah, I have one payment, but I'm not able to get it in because at this moment I'm in the hospital. I
see
tore my
that.
meniscus, so that's why.
Ow. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn this out to the 15th, 2026 at 3 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. So do you think you'll be able to get everything paid by noon on that Friday?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So we'll adjourn it out to that time. Okay. Try to get everything in there, but more importantly, take care of yourself.
Okay, thank you. I
We'll
will.
work around the other stuff. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Miss Ellison. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Arbor Woods versus Sarah Gore. Sarah Gore, you're not here. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There's rent to retain of $1,343. Costs are $188 for a total due of $1,531. We'd ask for a default possession only judgment with a writ issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession. Redemption amount is any amount requested. Writ issue in 10 days. Arbor Woods versus Jayla Hairston McDonald. Hairston McDonald, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There's rent to retain of $1,472.72. Costs of $188 for a total due of $1,660.72. We'd ask for a default possession only judgment with a writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession. Redemption amount any amount requested. Writ issue in 10 days. Arbor Woods versus Melinda Harrison. Melinda Harrison, no response. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is rent to retain of $593. Costs are $188 for a total due of $781, and we'd ask for a default possession only judgment with writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested, writ issue in 10 days. Arbor Woods versus Marcus Hollis.
I'm here.
All right. I'll need a camera. Oh, there you go. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,608.45.
All right. And sir, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I paid, and I just need a couple weeks.
I'm sorry?
I just need a couple weeks.
All right. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn it out to the 15th next week, 2026 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. I'm going to suggest in the interim, you contact plaintiff's counsel's office, try to speak with them and see what you can work out.
All right.
Thank you. Arbor Woods versus Timothy Kisner and Carol Kisner and Jose Avila. I'm sorry. Kisner, Avila, we have no one present. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There's rent to retain of $1,711.44, cost of $362 for a total due of $2,073.44. And we'd ask for a default possession only judgment with writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff. That's by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested, writ to issue in 10 days. Arbor Woods versus Kelly Kowalski. Kowalski, no response. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There's rent to retain of $1,697.57, cost of $188 for a total due of $1,885.57. We'd ask for a default possession only judgment with writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount in the amount requested, writ to issue in 10 days. Arbor Woods versus David McLeod. McLeod, you're here, you said?
He's the dog.
He's the dog. Got it. David McLeod or McLeod, maybe. Okay, can you unmute? Mr. McLeod, can you get that unmuted? We can't.
I'm trying to check.
Looks like he's trying. He's not, he's on a phone. You know, you put down the cigarette, it'd be easier. There we go.
Okay. Ah,
Got
there
it?
I am. Yeah, okay. Good to see you again, Your Honor, and hope your family has a great Mother's Day.
Yo, thank you, sir. All right. And what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
With costs, Your Honor, $1,409.26.
All right. And sir, how are you going to get that paid?
Well, I just opened a new account at the Eastern Michigan Credit Union, and I switched over my Social Security to be direct deposit there. So it should be coming any day, but I've got to split my payment between my car so I don't get repo because there's no bus out here, and Arbor Woods. So I pay Arbor Woods $750, and then I got family money coming June 1st. And I could try and get the rest paid off then.
Okay, so here's what
I'll have at least half this coming week.
This coming week? Okay.
$750, yeah. As soon as they deposit, the deposit on my debit card, Social Security debit card, was always around like the 8th of the month, which was last month, but it could be first of the week, so we'll see what happens. Soon as I'll be down there to the office. I got my own checkbook now, and it'll go right in there, and I'll write them a check. Then I got to send one to Toyota, so I don't get that repoed. I would have been caught up, but I just had emergency surgery on my chest and neck, and I had to pay a copay up front before that, So I apologize for that. Yeah.
All right.
Well, Trinity Health, Dr. Huff, if you want to check, yeah.
No, I believe you. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to adjourn this out to the 15th, 2026 at 3 p.m. Okay?
Yeah, and I appear.
Yep. And you'll appear. We'll see where you are at that point. In the interim, if you think about it, if you want to do it where you figured out how you're going to get it paid, you can always call the plaintiff's attorney's office and see if they can work out something to get you to where you need to be.
Yeah,
okay?
I've been working with the gal down there at the Palet's office, the attorney. Yeah. All right. Very good. I'll do that, sir. And you have a great weekend, and God bless you and your family.
Thank you, sir. And to you.
Thank you so much. All right. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye. Arbor Woods versus Tyrone Miller. Mr. Miller?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I'll need a camera.
It don't work. It's been working for a while.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to do something about that if you're going to appear via Zoom. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $1,960.73.
All right, sir. How are you intending on getting that paid?
Paying 12 today. The rest next week.
You're paying $1,200 today, and then when?
Following week with the rest.
And then you're going to pay the balance next week?
Yes.
All right. I'll adjourn this out May 15th, 2026, 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. If you've got everything paid off, you don't need to appear and be dismissed, but you have to make sure that everything is paid off.
Okay.
Thank you. Arbor Woods versus Teresa Robertson.
Yes.
Oh, there she is. Hello, Ms. Robertson.
Hello.
All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,782.77.
Okay. Robertson, how are you intending on getting that paid?
What I have here, it says I owe $1,793.
And that's probably not including May rent.
Well, I'm gonna pay the $1,793 Monday. And then I can start paying after that this month.
All right, but you understand this month is due, right?
Yes, I know.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to indicate that you're paying the $1,793 by Monday. I'll adjourn this out 1 week to the 15th, 2026 at 3 p.m. Feel free to contact plaintiff's counsel's office to work out how you can get the May rent paid and when.
Yes, sir.
All right. Otherwise, we'll see you then on the 15th.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Arbor Woods versus Jaden Smith. Jaden Smith. No response. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There's rent to retain of $1,488.67. Costs are $188 for a total due of $1,676.67. And we'd ask for a default possession only judgment with writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession. That's an amount in the amount requested with a writ issue in 10 days. Arbor Woods versus Eric Stewart. Sorry. And Janine Wesley.
Here.
All right, Mr. Stewart's there. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $2,430.51.
All right, Mr. Stewart, how are you intending on getting that paid?
It'll be all paid by next Friday.
Okay. Can you get it paid early on Friday?
Yeah, probably about should be about 12.
Okay. What I'll do then is I'm going to indicate you're going to pay the balance by that day. May 15th, 2026 at 3 p.m. If you got everything paid, I don't need to see you, but otherwise you need to be down here in person. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Take care. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Arborwoods versus Malaysia Thompson.
Here.
Oh, there she is. Okay. What is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,263.15.
All right, Ms. Thompson, how are you going to get that paid?
Your Honor, I paid $1,620 on the 6th, and it says that I owe $1,700 for May's rent. And I talked to the office, and she said I had to come to court because if I didn't, I would have to pay court fees again. And I told her I was going to have it on the 19th when I got paid, because I paid them on the 6th of May.
All right. And Ms. Dornbush probably doesn't see the one payment you're talking about. So here's what I'll do. And you think you can have it paid by the 19th, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I get paid on the 19th, early pay. My check normally deposit about like 3 o'clock, and I told her I was going to have the rest of it in by 4 before they close.
Okay. So here's what I'll do, ma'am. I'm going to adjourn it out to the 15th. I know that's before your payday.
Mm-hmm.
But the 15th, 2026 at 3 p.m. Okay, what you may want to do is contact Ms. Dornbush's office and see what they're willing to do to get you through that 19th date.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Before we get here on the 15th, if something can be worked out. All right?
Okay. So if I work out something with them, do I still have to come in on that date?
Yeah, I'm going to have to see you.
Okay, thank you. Your Honor.
Yeah, if you, the only way that you don't have to come in, if you got everything paid, then no. But
Okay.
if you got it worked out, then just show up and then we'll see if we can make it quick, get you in and out of here, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Arborwoods versus Creator Vaughn. I messed up that name, but she'll correct me. As soon as she unmutes.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Okay, how do I pronounce your first name?
It's Saretha.
Saretha, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Gotcha. I want to make it a hard C and it's not. So, all right. I'll probably mess it up again. All right, Ms. Dornbush, what is owing or what is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $4,175.44.
All right. Ms. Vaughn, how are you
Yes.
going to get that paid?
Well, right now, currently, I'm working with the Housing Bureau for seniors. I pay my rent every month. I had a hardship last month with my car, and I get paid. I'm on a fixed income, so I get paid the third Wednesday of each month. And so I wasn't able to pay last month because of my car issue. So now I have double rent. I got last month and this month. But because I'm working with the Housing Bureau for seniors, they said that they would work with me on this here to get this rent paid. They did not give me a date. They just wanted to know what the verdict would be today so I could call them back and let them know. I'm not trying to move from here. I've been here for like going on 5 years. I'm 71 years old and I'm not trying to move. So I'm just asking for some kind of verdict or a leniency so I can let the Housing Bureau note what's going on, and then they can,
Oh,
yeah,
all right, Ms. Vaughn.
yes,
Here's what I need you to do.
yes, sir.
Did you get that number down of 417544?
The who?
Okay. The $4,175.44.
Wait a
That's
minute.
what you
4,100.
$75.44. All right. So I get that information to whoever you're working with at Housing Bureau for Seniors.
You said 44 cents?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. 4,175 and 44 cents. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. Get that number to them that's what you owe.
Okay.
Okay, that's what you owe. See what they can do for you.
Yes, sir.
And then I'm going to adjourn this out 1 week to the 15th at 3 p.m.
Okay.
Okay, that's an in-person hearing.
I don't know where to go to for the courthouse.
You don't know where I am?
I'm sorry. No, sir. Oh, God. You're embarrassing me. I've never been.
No, I'm not. I am. We're down by the sheriff's department off of Washtenaw. You know where that is? She goes, I don't know where the sheriff's department. I've never been in trouble. Listen.
I know where Washtenaw. I know where Washtenaw is, sir. But if you could just give me an address, I can get my GPS.
Okay, I bet you'll get here. It's 4133 Washtenaw.
4133 Washtenaw. Is there a suite?
No, we're the whole building.
Okay.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So.
Studio microphone voiceover part 1. Approximate 1.5 minutes. What begins as a routine eviction docket quickly reveals something much bigger. Case after case, tenants step before the court facing the same urgent question. How will they pay the rent they owe before time runs out? Some tenants explain that their work hours were cut. Others are waiting for rental assistance, hardship withdrawals, or support from community programs. Rather than rushing to immediate eviction orders, the judge repeatedly asks for details, payment plans, and proof that people are actively trying to solve the problem. One of the most revealing moments comes when a tenant argues that serious maintenance issues inside the rental unit have gone unresolved for months. Complaints about mold, leaking pipes, malfunctioning appliances, and other conditions shift the focus from unpaid rent to condition of the property itself. The landlord's representative disputes those claims, creating a direct conflict that cannot be resolved through simple statements alone. Instead of making a rushed decision, the judge schedules a future in-person hearing where both sides will have the opportunity to present more information. It's a reminder that in court, credibility and evidence often matter just as much as the amount of money owed.
Tierra Wafer, no response. You may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. There is rent to retain of $1,668. Costs are $188 for a total due of $1,856. We'd ask for a default possession only judgment with writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff. That's by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested, writ to issue in 10 days. Harbor Woods versus Raquel Webster.
I'm here.
Okay, I'll need a camera at some point. What is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,271.51.
All right, Ms. Webster, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I paid $1,100 already. And it said that I owed $1,750.
When did you pay the $1,100?
Back in April.
Excuse me?
Let me take a look, Your Honor. I do see the $1,100 payment, Your Honor. This balance includes May, though, Ms. Webster. And so with the May rent, that's why we're at the $32,451.
Okay. Can I still pay the $17.50 by Friday?
Okay, you think you can pay $17.50 by this Friday, the 15th?
Yes.
Okay, pay that early in the day. Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to adjourn your case out to May 15th, 2026 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. What I'm going to suggest in the interim is that that you also then call Pallett's law offices, call Ms. Dornbush, see what they can work out with you to get you to a point where you can get this all paid up, okay?
Okay. How do I get that number?
It's on your paperwork. Says
Okay.
Pallett's law office.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Have a blessed one.
You do the same.
Bye-bye.
Arbor Woods versus Brandon Wilson. And Kimberly Slate. Wilson, Slayton. Hello.
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Hi. Hello.
Well, there are two people talking, two phone numbers. Okay, so the voice that sounds female, what is your name?
Kimberly Slayton. Sorry, I was trying to unmute.
No, it's okay. That's fine. And the other voice.
Brandon Wilson.
Is that Mr. Wilson?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, so both of you are calling in. Got it. Okay, what is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,748.72.
Okay, folks, how are we intending on getting that paid?
I wanted to make a payment of $500 today, and I know I can make a payment of $1,000 by Thursday. I had took out a hardship loan at my job as well. I'm in the process of doing that, but I need the paperwork to verify that I am going through an eviction. But I plan on at least getting everything paid off by the end of the month, if not by the 22nd, if the hardship loan goes through.
All right, so let me just get you right there. Get what you said. You can pay $500 today or by Monday, right?
I can pay $500 today.
All right, and then you said you can have $1,000 by Thursday.
Yes.
Okay. So I got that written down, and then so what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn this out 1 week to the 15th, 2026 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. And then what you need something in order to be able to apply for the hardship, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I've set it on next Friday. Look on your paperwork and call Ms. Dornbush's office and see what the two of you can work out regarding particular paperwork that'll help you with your hardship application.
Thank you.
All right. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
All right. Fantastic. Thank you, Ms. Slayton. And
Thank you. Have a
Brandon,
wonderful, blessed weekend.
You do the same. Brandon, it was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, sir. You have a good weekend.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Northville Estates versus Jason Armbruster.
Oh,
Oh, I think Jason, there he is. All right. Hello.
hello.
All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,814.98.
All right. Mr. Armbruster, how are you going to get that paid?
I'm paying $600 today, and I just started back to my job, so I'm gonna be paying $500 a week, and if possible more when the checks are bigger, until it's paid off.
All right. Here's what you're going to have to do then. I'm going to adjourn this out May 15th, 2026, 3 p.m. Okay.
Okay.
And you're going to need to try to work something out if they'll work with that type of payment plan that you have. I can't guarantee that. Okay. So what you'd at least have a plan in mind. I'd get the $600 paid in. Yep. And then contact the plaintiff's counsel's office to see what they'll work out with you.
Okay.
All right. And on the 15th, that's an in-person hearing at 3 p.m. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
All right, take care. Northville Estates versus Rosa or Rosa or Rose, maybe. Jeez. I don't know why I wanted to make it like a wine or something. Anyway, she's here. Full-on. Don't have her. She's there, but all right. Well, we try to get her. Oh, there she is.
Hello.
Hello, Miss. All right, there you are. All right, what is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $1,177.33.
All right, Miss Vaughan, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I'll have it paid off by the end of the month.
Okay, so I can't get you to that point, but what I'll do is I'm going to adjourn this out 1 week. May
Can we
15, 2026 at 3 p.m. I'm going to adjourn it out to that point. I'm going to suggest that what you do, Ms. Vaughan, is look on your paperwork. You'll see Pallett's Law Office. Call there and ask for Ms. Dornbush and see what they can work out with you to get you to the point you can get that all paid off, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right, thank you. The 15th is an in-person hearing, so you'll need to come down. All right?
Okay.
All right, thank you. Northfield Estates versus Dale Kidder.
Oh, that's funny.
Said he's here. No, I just saw him pop in and they popped out. I don't know where they went.
Did you hear me?
Sir, speaking. Oh, there you are. Okay. All right. So what is plaintiff's claim in this case?
With costs, Your Honor, $2,396.33.
All right. Mr. Kidder, how are you intending on getting that paid? He's breaking up.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the total on that.
$2,396.35. Or 33
I
cents.
get I'll have some money on Monday.
Okay, how much can you pay on Monday? He's froze. Yeah.
I get some money on Monday.
Okay, how much will you have on Monday?
I only have about 250 on Monday, but I get paid next week Friday too. I just started my job.
All right. Do you know how much you'll have on Friday?
No, I do not. It was only I had like I think 2 days in, so it'll probably be a partial.
Gotcha. All right, sir. I'm going to adjourn this out to May 15th, 2026 at 3 p.m. That's an in-person hearing. What I'm going to suggest you do in the interim is contact the Pallett's Law Office and see if you can work out some payment that'll get you cleared up.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right. We'll see you then.
All right. Bye.
Bye-bye. Northfield Estates versus Alexis Latour.
Your Honor.
Alexis Latour. Oh, there
Yes.
she is. Sorry. There. I just had to find you on my screen. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $2,272.31.
Okay, Mr. Latour, how are you intending on getting that paid?
Well, sir, I have applied for state emergency relief twice now, but the issue that I'm having, according to my caseworker, is that she has to deny it because the amount that I request is less than the amount when she contacts the landlord that the landlord is requesting. So, for
Gotcha.
example, she asked me for court paperwork. I supplied my court paperwork for this date, which lists the amount at 1,300. Um,
No, I got you. But then by the time the court date comes around, it may.
yes, sir.
Got it.
So I did reapply. It's currently processing, but it sounds like it will get denied again. So I'm going to have to get more paperwork from the landlord, something that actually has their current amount that they want, because my
All right.
paperwork says, plus other costs, and DHS can't calculate that.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. They really shouldn't have. It depends on what worker you get as to whether or not you have these problems, but that's okay. All right. I'm going to adjourn this to May 15, 2026 at 3 p.m. Ma'am, how many people are in your household?
3.
Okay. Just so you know, if they give you a state emergency relief, that's only going to be about $620.
She did not outline that to me, so I am unaware of what she'd be willing to give me.
Yeah. So that's why I try to clarify for people so that they know that state emergency relief is a misnomer in a certain respect because it's not going to pay everything.
I see. So, unfortunately, we've been dealing with a hardship since December. And my husband's income he lost his job. So, we've been working to get him reemployed. He's working with Michigan Works and doing a RESA program and stuff like that. I also have a church that I can reach out to that may be able to assist us with some of the payment. But unfortunately,
I got you.
we're
Okay.
unable to make a payment today or anything like that.
Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'll adjourn it out 1 week, 3 p.m. Okay. There's a form that came in your packet, and I know you say it may be denied, but there's a form that's in your packet that is called a rental assistance form.
Yes, sir. I have it right here.
All right, fill that out, put your SER tracking number on it, and try to get that filed with the court by Wednesday.
Okay.
Okay. And then in the interim, also, you can call plaintiff's attorney's office, see if there's anything that can be worked out. You're kind of in a flux at this point, so I don't know if anything can be worked out, but that's okay. Don't get disheartened. Reach out to other places that you think you can reach out to. And then if something can't be worked out, we'll see what we can do and where we head on the 15th.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Does that work for you?
It does.
Okay. All
and
right.
I'm sorry, you said what time was that on the 15th?
That's at 3 p.m.
3 p.m. Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. You have a great weekend.
Thanks. You too.
River Ridge versus Tabitha Faith. Tabitha Faith?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, there she is. All right. What is plaintiff's claim?
With costs, Your Honor, $1,770.
1,770. All right. Ma'am, how are you?
Studio microphone voiceover part 2. Approximate 1.5 minutes. As the hearing continues, a common theme emerges across nearly every case. Financial hardship. Many tenants describe job losses, reduced work schedules, medical issues, car repairs, or unexpected emergencies that prevented them from staying current on rent. Several have already begun applying for assistance programs, while others are relying on hardship loans, family support, or upcoming paychecks to avoid losing their housing. The judge consistently emphasizes the same message. Communicate, document your efforts, and follow court instructions. Those who demonstrate a plan are often given additional time, while those who fail to appear risk default judgments that move the eviction process forward. By the end of the session, it's clear that these cases are not simply about unpaid rent. They reflect a difficult balance between landlords seeking payment and tenants struggling to recover from financial setbacks. The upcoming hearings will determine whether these payment plans and assistance efforts succeed. But for now, many tenants have received one more opportunity to prove they can resolve the situation before facing more serious consequences.